Good morning, Motorcars, and Happy New Year. It is January 6th of 2017, a Friday. Birthdays this weekend. We have Paul Hudspeth, who is a body shop porter, and also Robert Stanizik, who is in the body shop. And then anniversaries this weekend, Chris Smith, who's one of our Toyota technicians, Trevor, who's in Toyota Parts, Mike Skilton in Toyota Sales, and Richard Witt, who's one of the Toyota Valets. So happy birthday and happy anniversary, guys. I wanted to mention that our rep for Call Review, a company that listens to and reports on our sales calls, said that our BDC does the best job of any of the sales teams in his district. And Duncan Shaw in particular, I want to give a shout out to because our rep told us that he ranks the highest of any reps in his territory. So great job, guys, and kudos to Duncan. While we're on the subject of customer communication, our Call Review rep played us some recordings of some truly awful calls, none of them taken here. These were customers who called into dealerships all across the country and were put on hold for several minutes, transferred to the wrong department, given incorrect information, cut off, brushed off, pissed off, and told that the person that they were talking to didn't know anything about what they were asking or where to find out, and generally treated like they were bothering the people that were supposed to be helping them. The dealership folks often sounded, just from their tone of voice, like they were doomed. They would sigh, and it was clear that they hated their jobs and that they had no help to give the people there that were calling in because they were absolutely helpless themselves. All of the customers that we listened to hung up, except for one where the sales rep hung up on the customer after telling them that the dealership didn't have the car that they wanted. In every case, two small changes would have completely turned these interactions around. The first one, tone. If you smile when you speak with a customer, whether in person or on the phone, they relax. If you're smiling, everything must be okay, right? You're friendly, not frustrated. You're helpful, not helpless. 2, asking questions instead of giving answers. If a customer asks a question, compliment them for it. Tell them that it's smart to want to know that, whatever it is. Then ask them if that particular thing is important to them and why. The example that we heard that made me think of this was a prospect who was called a dealership asking if the dealership had any used diesel vehicles. Instead of complimenting the prospect for looking into alternate fuel vehicles, asking if they had ever owned a diesel vehicle before, or asking why diesel was important to them, the sales rep said no. It turned out that the prospect had heard that their neighbor had a diesel vehicle, liked the look of it, and thought that diesel was the model name. In dealing with customers and prospects, we can't assume that they know what we know. If they did, they wouldn't need us. Never guess, assume, or speculate. Ask. Have a good weekend, Motorcars.